Here's the game. I did, like I said, get two Deerling? Yeah, that's the one you saw on stream yesterday. 2 Deerling. That's what I figured. Good job. Where's the Deerling? Oh, this is the... Did I forget to take a video of one of them? Did I forget to take a video of both of them? Well, that's a bummer. No, I didn't. They ended up here. Weird, they went out of order. Huh. Because I did get the video. I specifically remember taking the video. It's weird that they went out of order. Here's the first that I got off stream. And then the second that I got off stream. This one was actually fun. I ran off the path, and then I turned back around, and it was just right there. I really want Zangoose. I should hunt Zangoose next. Yeah, it's literally... I'm watching New Girl while I'm hunting this one. There it is. So what does it think came after that? I just took this video, or this picture, to highlight the very big size difference between these 2 Deerling that are standing right next to each other. Weird that it put those out of order. Anyway, that's all I got off stream. So, I changed my date back. And as you can see, it says 12:04 a.m. So all I'm going to do is... do this. It should still keep the Deerling so that we can continue. What do we think the next 7-star raid event will be? I'm gonna get slippers. And so we continue what we did yesterday with, of course, I could evolve all 3. I think I'm gonna evolve one of these. Life is be rich and then you die. And what's going on, 7? I'll evolve one of these. I'll probably evolve this one right now. I think it's level 30 to evolve. So let's throw it a medium candy. Brings it up to level 24. We'll just do 1 candy at a time until it evolves. $34. $34 it is. Music's a little loud for me. The KJ Zodiac follow. Thank you very much. That is shiny Deerling into shiny Sawsbuck. That's a shiny Sawsbuck. Yep. That's Spring Form 7. How are you? Gathering single-player games to binge. How's you? I'm doing great. Dude, these things have takedown? Ooh. That's good to know. Oh my god, they do have takedown. Cool. So we'll just have to do that 5 more times. Get 5 more of these. Did the Chespin Day yesterday. The shiny is better too. I like that shiny. I like the shiny. It's just one of those shinies that when it's not next to the original, I wouldn't notice. You know what I mean? Like, it's not different enough for me to be like, that's different! Deerling, at least, I notice the pink flower when I look for it. Sawsbuck, I promise you I've missed one. Like, if it showed up, I missed it because I didn't notice it. I would never notice it. The only thing I mean, it does change. It just gets a brighter brown. It gets a lighter brown. I like it. I do like it. but it is tough to see. So I put on an encounter grass, sparkling grass sandwich yesterday to get more of these deerlings quicker, and I didn't get any deerlings. So now we have 3, and none of them have been from a sandwich, so that's fun. I'd really love to get 5 more today. Let's see if we can get 5 more shiny deerling on one stream. I'm hoping our Outbreak luck will be better than it was yesterday. Nope, that's got a pink flower. It was turned around. It was hard to see. Or it's got a green flower. Yellow flower? Yellow flower. I know my colors. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turn around. Every now and then. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was listening back. I had to go back and make clips for yesterday's shinies. And really liked the audio quality of my stream. This microphone was a great purchase. This microphone was a really great purchase. I'm happy with the camera angle now. I think it looks better. I could probably bring it a little closer. Maybe we don't need this much of me and my body and instead have more of my face, but I don't hate it. I'll continue to play around with the camera angles, but there's our next deerling. Let's go. That was a quick one. That was 20 minutes into stream. Ayo, that's number 4. What'd you get? So I have the beacon mic. I have the beacon mic along with the beacon mix create. I have terrible outbreak lucks. I need to know your methods. I run around. It's really what it is. I mean, once you get to 60 knockouts, I have the shiny charm, and I've knocked out 60 of the deerling. So, oh, that's right. They leech seed, and then they get all their health back. Put that on a wish list. I like my mic, but having a mixer would be better. The beacon mix create is fantastic. I love it. This is, I'll show you guys the software that I have for the beacon mix create after. The amount of, I guess, active just control that it gives me. It's not a crit. Come on. The amount of control that this thing gives me is insane. And this is why I use a ghost type fall swiper. It's now back to full health. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. We just gotta hope for a crit catch. There it is. So, the amount of control it gives me over different audio functions of my computer and also the microphone itself is incredible. It's ridiculous. Let me save real quick. But yeah, Sam, when I get shinies and outbreaks, I mean, you watched some of the stream yesterday after you raided. I went 3 hours and I didn't get a shiny in the outbreak. So it definitely is completely a crapshoot. Sometimes it's lucky, sometimes it's not. But I hunted for a while last night without getting anything until I got 2 pretty close back to the shiny hunting, which, Sam, I didn't know you even bothered shiny hunting. Just intermittently. Got it. That makes sense. Outbreaks are easy to get set up, but taxing to continue once you feel like it's been long enough that you should have seen a shiny. If you have your charm and you've knocked out 60, your odds go from 13... Well, so your standard no charm odds would be 1 in 4096. It'll go down to 1 in 819, roughly. So you should see about 819 deerling before you get a shiny from the outbreak. You may get luckier, you may not. That's why it takes a while between each one for me. And I don't know if you have the shiny charm or not. Guys, there's a Driftblim in my chat that you can catch if you'd like to. I'm starting to notice the changes in the body color of deerling. Like, the one that we just got, the body itself looks a little different too. And we're listening to Pretzel Chiptune Radio today. Thank you for the call out. What call out? Oh, for the Pokemon? Yeah, I've been trying to do that more often. Because I know obviously people lurk, have the tab volume up, but don't have the tab visible. So you can hear me, but like you're working on something else. Like Sam is studying, so maybe she's got a different tab open, but she can still hear me. And if she wanted to participate in the PCG, that would be her call out to switch back over, type words, and then go away again. Don't go away though. That was the wrong word choice. I meant tab out again. You're not tabbed. I'm just doing phone stuff. That is gone. No. No. I did yesterday, Sam, but you might not have heard it. When you put a Deerling in your party, and then you go to a different region of the map where a different Deerling spawns, you can save there and reload your game, and the Deerling will just change forms. And so I'll prove that by putting the new Deerling we just got in the party, and then I'll fly on over to Artizone, which is where I know I can get a grass, or the green, what I think is summer flavor. I'm calling them flavors because of alchemy. Summer form. And so you'll see in the party right now, it's a pink Deerling when we load here. I will save pink Deerling, the spring form. I'll restart my game now that I'm in the region where the summer form, the green ones, spawn. And when the game opens up, it should just automatically be green. It won't do that to any of them in your party. It'll only do it to the ones in your party, not any of the ones that are in your boxes. So you don't have to worry about accidentally changing the form of all your Deerlings to the one that you're in the region for. And then if you end up accidentally changing it to something you didn't mean to, you can just go back to the region where the one that you want usually spawns and change it back. Just with a simple reload. Don't do it if you have a sandwich power, because the game obviously will delete your sandwich power upon a reload. And now, green Deerling. And I'm actually going to evolve this one right now. Let's go with 5, I think it took at least. Yep. 2 more, 3 more, 1 more. 2 more. So 10 medium candies to get this thing to evolve. Let's go. I would never know that's shiny. Neither would I. Next to a regular Deerling, it does look shiny. Next to a regular Deerling, or sorry, Sawsbuck, it does. So, like, that's the original. And this is the shiny. I'm thinking the way to show this is to go into a picnic. Yes, if you leave it in your party and then you restart your game in a different region, it'll change to the region that you're in. You can always just change it back. Only if you restart your game, though. What? Why am I so, like, what are you talking? Oh, I was still in the town, technically. Okay, so, like, next to each other, the Sawsbuck do look different. Even though one of them's running away. You can tell that the shiny one is a brighter, like a lighter brown. But, like, not enough for me. Maybe, from that angle, enough for me to be like, oh, yeah, those are different. All right, I'll even screenshot that for later. But, in general, I'd be like, nope. I wouldn't be able to notice that. Or I don't think I would notice it. Solo. You know, like, there are plenty of places where I'd use different Pokemon, but I'm talking solo. Solo rating. Golden Go, Annihilate, Iron Hands. Shiny Oinkologne. Sure. Sure, game. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's catch Shiny Oinkologne. Not with that catch. Lit! If I needed it. If I needed it, I don't.
They ask you how you are.
It's digging.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh, I gotta set that thing up to mute me again. I don't know why that didn't mute me. Oh, that hurt, actually. But yeah, that's supposed to mute me completely. It didn't. It's whatever. I'll have to look into the settings. At least the freeze frame and the noise worked. Sweet! Oinkalone! Cool! I love extra shinies. So that's the type of situation where I would not think to even check one of those. If we were in like Sword and Shield, that Oinkalone would have spawned shiny, but I never would have gone and checked it. Oh, what I was saying before and I forgot about was the Oinkalone, right? It would have spawned in Sword and Shield. The game would have determined that it was shiny, but because shinies don't show in the overworld and I'm not hunting Oinkalone, I wouldn't have gone and encountered it. It would have only been encountered if it was an accident and I accidentally ran into it. So it would have just been a shiny I automatically failed. And that's a thing that people, like, want. It's weird. Like, I want non-overworld shinies because I like the excitement of seeing it kind of zoom into the screen and then suddenly reveal that it's shiny. And I get that. That part can be exciting. And it is exciting. But when they're already spawned and determined in the overworld, it's guaranteed fails on things because you're never going to tell if it's shiny unless you go and individually check it. And if I'm targeting Deerling, I'm not going to go check every Oinkalone, which means I'm going to fail almost every determined Oinkalone that could be shiny without knowing it. And I don't like that. I think it's far more realistic and way more immersive to ride on up to a pack of Pokemon and actually see if it's shiny. And know, like, yeah, that one that looks shiny is shiny, and it would look shiny if I were a real person out in this world. I wouldn't have to run into it and start a battle with it to suddenly notice it's shiny. I think that the games that benefit most from the older style of wait for the encounter to load and then the fog disappears and you see it's shiny and then you get that excitement, that works really well for no overworld spawns. Like Gen 7 and before, where the game didn't have any encounters on the screen and you had to get them from grass patches. You're only ever seeing that one spawn. The game is determining it at that moment. That's, I think, for me, where I would enjoy that kind of hunting the most. And I do enjoy that kind of hunting the most. Chain fishing is fun. Friend Safari is very fun for me. But in games like Sword and Shield or PLA, which, I mean, has overworld shinies, but with games like Sword and Shield, all of those Pokemon are determined. If they weren't, this would be the trade-off. If they weren't determined when they spawn, but instead their stats and shiny values and what were determined when you encounter it, that would be fine by me. But because they're determined when they spawn, I very much prefer that they actually show size and shininess in the overworld, as they should. So that's pretty cool. Happy about it. I'd like more likes on it. We have 186 views, 36 votes, only 2 likes. So people suck, you know. Like things. If you're gonna, like, react to a Twitter poll, you might as well like that Twitter poll as well. Come on. Shiny Deerling number 5, guys! As I'm complaining. Let's go! Shiny Deerling number 5. Only took another hour and a half from the first one. Of course you're leech seeding me. I'm not even gonna bother false swiping. Just throwing more balls. Because one leech seed health bump gives it 2/3 of its health back. It's not gonna catch. Wow, shocked. Way to go see my grandmother and her be like, back in my day. We didn't have cars or trucks, or those only for the rich people. Grandpa was lucky enough to have a work truck. Is that how your grandmother is? That's annoying. Nope, still not a catch. Crazy. I didn't know people were really like that still. Why are you bullet seeding me? You're gonna go all 5, aren't you? Old ass grandma for you. Well, mine's old too, but not like that. My grandmother's in her 80s, but she's not back in my day kind of vindictive. There's a difference between being old and being vindictive about the past being harder than things are now. Well, okay, lady, the past before you was harder than you had it. So how about you calm the hell down? Hey, we got another Deerling. That's 5. We need 3 more. And I encountered one immediately. Okay, sure. I actually think that's a shiny over there. Twas not a shiny over there. You know, we just had all the Deerling on the map gather around us for a second there. Oh, there was a Litleo in that bush. Eyes, start working again. Let's go. There we go. Oh, wow. Eyes stopped working there. I was running around completely not focused on the screen, not looking at colors at all. He's hunting. I'm deer hunting. Oh no, Bambi! Whatever shall I do? When I got a shiny last night, I got the next one really quickly after, and I'm hoping that's what happens today. Oh my gosh. Well, here's the thing. I'm not killing them. I'm catching them, and I'm saving them. So, this time, Bambi's mom survives. Spoiler alert. For the 60-year-old movie that everyone watched as a child. Spoilers. We are saving the deer. But just the special ones. I told you it would come quick. Holy crap. Number 6. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, Lord. Yes. Continue to be really quick like that. I love it. Don't leech seed me. You have full health. I got traumatized in the 70-year-old movie. For real, everyone did. Dude, it takes so much health. It took 30 health. 40? Still no crit? Come on. It's a Deerling. And we're going to get bullet seeded. We'll be here for a little while. 3 times. 4? No, just 3. Cool. But also the 40 health we catch, right? I know, for real. I'll tell you right now if it catches. It did not. I haven't left yet, so I saw both from afar. Heyo. All right, 4 turns this time. What are you thinking? 4 to 5. Oh, only 2. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Nope. Such a deer. Oh dear. Nope. Oh dear. We don't know why it's here. I'm down to 115 health from a level 22 deer. Crit catch. There it is. Deer number 6, Spring Form. Let's save. You'd be dead if this was PLA? Yes, I would be. Yup. So if you just take the Deerling that you want to change forms for, and you put it in your party, and then you go to the area that you want it to be. So I have Spring Form, I want it to be Winter Form, so I fly to Glaciato Mountain where the Winter Form spawns. I put the Deerling in my party, and then I save the game and reset the game. When I reload, the Deerling will be the Winter Form. It just changes upon loading screen into whatever form spawns in the area that you're in. And that's how that works. Same with Sawsbuck. So the 2 that I have, I can actually evolve one of them now. Put them in my party, and I'll demonstrate it for you guys. So I'll take the 2 extras, because I now have 2 more. This Oinkalone can actually go back a box. I'll take both of these. I'm going to evolve one of them. Actually, I want to see if these have marks. No and no. Okay, so I'll evolve the second one. Get myself a Sawsbuck. Bergmite was caught by me. Me! Such a good demonstration person. Oh my gosh. So this is the Spring Form, obviously. The pink Deerling is the Spring Form as well. I don't really care about Horn Leech. I'm not going to use these. And now, to change their form, I want to fly. I want the Winter Form, so I'm going to fly to where I know the Winter Form spawns, which would be the peak of Glaciato Mountain, right? That should be the area. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think if they're going to spawn in the winter, they're going to spawn here on Glaciato Mountain as a Winter Form. That would be my guess. So now I'll save. And as you see, it's still the green or the pink Deerling and the Spring Form Sawsbuck. The game has been saved, so let's reload. Dasher's waiting for my order. Still 15 to 20 minutes away from getting my food to me. What a bummer. Ugh. Once the game reloads and I'm able to check my party, they should automatically just already be a new thing. I found this out from Joe Saraby. Amazing. He knows things and he tells us things, and then people don't believe those things, but it's now Winter Deerling and Winter Sawsbuck. Just like that. Immediately. No work on my part besides restarting the game. And that brings us to 3 of our 4 having been changed. Or rather, just I caught them all as Spring Form Deerling. I think that needs to be outlined here. I caught all 6 of these as Spring Form Deerling, this pink one. I evolved one of them and didn't change its form. I didn't evolve one of them, but I did change its form. I evolved the second one and did change its form. And they're the same again to the winter forms here. All of these were caught as spring form Deerling. And all we need to do is go get one singular more. There it is. There's number 7. 7. That's the number. Number 7. Let's go. Can I get some hypes in the chat for my number 7 shiny Deerling? Oh, come on. Hype, hype, hype. Mommy, 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 mommy. Did you just send a mommy emote for your hype emote? Oh my god, they're still waiting for my food. So it's pushed back another 15 minutes. Bullet seed. Two hits. Perfect. I will false swipe now. Just in time for it to leech seed. Oh, sticking with the bullet seed. Perfect, because now I think I get it immediately. If it breaks out at 1 health, I will cry. Critical hit. 2 hits. Premier Ball. Know what I'm gonna do to grind this Charcadet Outbreak for 3 total, so that way I can get all 3 to sparkle. I had... Really? You broke out? And you leech seeded. Of course you did. Of course the Premier Ball. I can't believe I had to jinx it. Friend gave me a Mon with the Cerule Edge. That's awesome. Now it goes back up to almost full health immediately. There's the crit. All right, cool. What's up, Care Kid? Hello, hello. I had a Charcadet Outbreak that I farmed for like 5 hours and never got the shiny. Dollar Eye? Is that what it is? Yes, shiny Deerling. We have 1 more. It just got the notification for there aren't many Deerling left, and I'm like, that's okay. I only need 1 more. There aren't that many left. That's fine. I am fine with that because I only need 1 more, so the Outbreak isn't over. That would suck if at my 7th the Outbreak ended. I would cry. But I tried to kill as few as possible getting up to the Outbreak numbers so that I could pull 8 from the Outbreak without any issues. I'm not convinced of anything. I am convinced that I'm getting tired, so I guess I'm convinced of one thing. I'm not stopping this stream until we get 1 more Deerling. I thought it would be a really great opportunity for them to do new versions of the featured promoted raids that they'd been doing. So we'd been getting promoted raids in regular dens since the launch of the game, but I thought that Dynamax Adventures would be a really cool opportunity for them to push via like Nia in the den, who the one who gives you a path already, to say, oh, I found this super rare Pokemon at the end of this path. Like, I found a path that leads to a Celebi down in the Dynamax dungeon or whatever they call it. Do you want it? And then you can save that path and shiny hunt the mythical that way. That was what I thought. Or Corio in the chat. That was what I thought they were going to end up doing with Dynamax Adventures. I thought they lined themselves up for it perfectly and then just never did it. I thought it would be a really cool way to release a shiny Victini by saying, hey, this weekend only, if you log in to the wild area news, you can catch a Victini on a Dynamax adventure, which also means you can shiny hunt a Victini in Dynamax Adventures, and then the path is shareable with other people because of the way that path sharing works, where you can invite people in and they can get access to it later, so it gets rid of that issue of, well, I missed the 1 week that they were doing the event, and so now I'm screwed. If you have a friend who still has the path, they can share it. How'd you get shiny Victini? Well, 1 week back in April of 2023, it was available as a path in a Terra Raid adventure. you know, it's a Victini. It's always going to be Terra Fire type. But because they're Terra Raid adventures, they don't have shields. Or their shields go down quicker. They have smaller shields, whatever. Like, it's such a blatant nostalgia fest, but I love it. I mean, it was literally just, hey, we used those ultra wormholes to invade your time with all of us that won from different timelines that, you know from when you beat us. Haha, remember me? Getsus? Haha, remember me? Cyrus? Ha ha ha, remember me? Someone else? Yeah, like, it's... Oh my god! Lysander! Look, it's Lysander! Right, like, there was nothing beyond it besides, here's Lysander. Guess what Pokemon he has? Here's Getsus. Guess what Pokemon he has? Here's Guzma. Guess what Pokemon he has? Shiny Deerling! Let's go! It's the last one! Yes! Oh, it's over! It's over! Well, I have to catch it, but... Let's go! 8 shiny Deerling from 1 Outbreak. And it's leech seeding, just like I knew it would. And it gets all of its health back. Just an inaccessible or empty room. It would have been interesting if they'd used it to tease a future villain. They may not have had the story beats kinda locked down yet. And they would have had to tease Chairman Rose. And that would have given away the story that they were trying to hide for that. Legends Raichu entry also hints to Copperajah getting Tauros in another game. Okay. Not gonna lie, I miss having exclusive move events like Rayquaza having V-Create or Victini having the Reshiram and Zekrom signature moves. I know what you mean. They still do those. Just not all the time. Let's evolve the level 23. We'll fly over to a different area. What's the most recent example of it? I gotta do some searching. You can check Pokemon or Cerebi. I was a raider from the Oh Snap It's Brit raid? That's crazy. We did it. Yep, that's absolutely true. Other Pokemon may get that treatment, Alex. You are entirely correct. Let's see if saving and resetting here. I'm going to save one more time. Gets us what we want. I don't know if it will. I would like a grass Tauros. That actually sounds really cool. Just give me more Tauros. Screw evolutions. Just give me more Tauros. Hey, it didn't work. So this isn't the area. All right. All right, I have no idea where to go to get the other Deerling form. I was thinking maybe up here. I really thought West Province would be the area. I mean, but V-Create is Victini's signature move. Even if it technically doesn't get it through evolution, it's still its signature move. Did it work this time? 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 Do I have the thing I want this time? Did it work this time? Let's go this time. Oh, this time. Who knows? You knows. I don't freaking knows. Hey! There we go. Autumn form. Still winter. Paradox or Quaze isn't out of the question. A Paradox, nothing is out of the question. Yeah, I think it's still winter form. I like this thing a lot. But we have I got the entire Deerling line. All 8 of them. Shiny Deerling Spring. Shiny Sawsbuck Spring. Shiny Deerling Summer. Shiny Sawsbuck Summer. Shiny Deerling Winter. Shiny Sawsbuck Winter. Shiny Deerling Autumn. Shiny Sawsbuck Autumn. All of them. I am so happy.